Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to City Skylines Snowfall. So, well, what we're doing today, we need to improve our city. We are a little bit low on cash, we've got water issues, we've got power issues. I mean, other than that, it's great, but that is kind of a divisive factor. If we can't, power the oil fields, how are we going to make our bunko bucks by being in the pocket of big oil? We need to make, I guess this is Canada, we need to make Canada great again. Was it great to begin with? I don't know. There we go, I'm just trolling my Canadian viewers right there. Let's start by taking out a loan. 60,000 from Global Credit Inc. Payment plan is like 5 years, interest of 10%, but the weekly cost is 250, whereas the weekly cost of this is more. Maybe we pay it off in a year, but this one is, pay off over a much larger period of time. The interest is more, but the fact it's got less weekly payments, I appreciate. So I'm going to take that. I might even take this later on. But that just gives me a massive injection of cash that I can use to shore up kind of failing economy right now. So let's have a quick look at our budgets. Yep. 116% will not do. So let's lower you. Raise you since the water is getting a little bit close. And new building. Yes, that's very nice. We will get onto that later on when I can be bothered. I mean, we do have oil, so we could have like an oil plant. How much power does it create? It creates 120. Go away. This creates 20 for 200 per week for 2,000 per week. So it costs like 10 times for 6 times the power. That's why, honestly, in this game, you just use advanced turbines and you never leave them again because they are delicious. Oh, for God's sake, why is it new building, new building, new building? I hate this. I don't know why, but it insists on being like, yeah, you've got a new building. I'm like, dude, no, I probably don't. And also, sod off. I've got stuff to do. So, how is our incineration stuff looking? I would like to get... Okay, I would like to get a snow maintenance step. Really? I don't have enough money? 3,000 short. Okay, give me more. Because that way we can clear up the roads. We can get more oil in and out. Also, one thing I've got to do is I've got to stop making these horrible, like, grid layouts. I want to make more sort of curvy roads. Maybe not crazy curvy, but at least somewhat curvy. And 1,000 more. You're expensive. Maybe, no, we should just get a snow dump, not a road maintenance depot. I'm getting a bit confused. No, snow dump, much cheaper. Actually, viable. Wait, we got one. Oh, we've got one at the end of the last episode. I remember I rushed it. That's why I forgot I had one. They're just still doing the work. They just haven't got around to it yet. Right, let's have a look at what we need. Incineration status. We have a landfill. How's the landfill doing? Landfill usage. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, you are done. Okay, yeah, we need to, get to work on that. Yes, I know the landfill's full. I just put one down. What else do we need? How's everything else? Crematorium availability. Well, we've got a cemetery. Elementary school, meh. I guess we should just expand. Yeah, we'll expand. And we'll also convert this to a highway. And it'll have road barriers because otherwise people are going to complain about the noise. And you know what? They're probably right. Wait, we're going the wrong way? Don't go the wrong way. There we go. Just don't do a U-turn in the middle of the roundabout. It's completely safe. I guarantee it. That's not a highway. That's a highway. Oh, I was right-clicking, yeah. Derp, derp, derp. That's much better. Much better indeed. Right, is this a... This is a 6-lane. It doesn't need to be a 6-lane. Quite frankly, we could just do being a 2-lane, because it just splits off into 2 lanes, I guess, so... And that is the right thing to have on there, like a proper load of signs like that. Yeah, I agree. Right. Let's get you going. This might need to be upgraded to something else, but for now, this is fine. Let's check. How's the Parks and Rec looking? Yeah, we could do more Parks and Rec. What have we got? Ski Lodge. Ski Lodge is pretty good. It's pretty small as well. It affects a large area. Let's get the Ski Lodge here. And let's put a Ski Lodge here as well. In the middle of the city, a Ski Lodge. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Hopefully that should increase the value of the houses. Yep, it has. And they're going to pay me more tax. Okay, so we're still making money. You're complaining about not enough workers? Okay, some of them are shutting up shop because of the lack of workers. And we do need to grow. How much more do we need to grow for the next milestone? We need to get to 6,000. Right. Water availability is a little bit high. I could decrease that. Healthcare availability is pretty high. Elementary school is going a bit low. Okay, so what we should do is... elementary school... we'll put down another area, then we'll do elementary school. So... let's go for the 2-laner. The tram. And let's put a big area out here. And this is going to be our new residential zone. In fact, let's upgrade some of this. And then swing back around here. That looks a little bit too angular. So we'll delete that, grab this, and that looks a lot better. Right. Which means we've got 6,000 left. Which is totally not enough. But we can get people moving in, which will be a start. So... there we go. Yeah, not much left, but at least we can use it. Now, I'm going to use it primarily... I should probably do that first. To make more commercial, because right now I've got commercial complaining quite a lot that they want more places to, you know, live, work and stuff in the city. And power problems everywhere. Did we cut a power cable? Yep, we did. We need to make our power cables great again. There we go. Should be okay for now. We do have a fire department. There we go. Showing up, putting out this person's house. I don't know what your name is, mate. I'm sure you're very glad that we are actually having a fire department that will help you out these days. I've turned the sound off for chirpy, by the way. Makes me much happier. Cemetery needed. Do we not have a cemetery? I thought we put one down in here. Yeah, we do. We have a cemetery right here. Don't lie to me. It's broken. I don't know if this is something I've done or if it's just... but I know that there's like, 1% of the space is being used, so I know it's got plenty of space left. So don't complain to me about your cemetery usage. Should have just cremated, right? That's, I guess, what we need the incinerator for. Not for rubbish, for people. Yeah, why are people complaining? Like, the cemetery's right here. Hearses in use, 3. I guess it's using all the hearses. Buy new land. How about no? Okay, so we've got enough money now to lay some more foundations. We're getting quite a good amount of money in. I'm actually quite pleased by that. Right, so... Let's begin with some sort of, I think, an arc through here. There we go. And then let's string it up between 2-lane road with tram tracks. Very tempting. For now, I'll just stick with the normal. We can always upgrade as we need to. And I guess I'll use straight lines for this bit. Right, that there. It's reminiscent of like the last time we played this and I did like the city block design. Not enough money. Ugh. Roads, why you cost so much monies? Right, and then connect it here. And probably here. And then we've got an inner one here that we need to set up. Not enough money. Oh, the story of my life. Right, there we go. Connect that there. And I'll put another one in here when I have cash, which we will have fairly shortly because we're getting in quite a lot of money right now. We're getting like 2.5 grand per day, I assume. I don't know really what a day translates to because the days are very long in this game. There we go. Need more power. Need more power. Well, for the time being, you can have a higher power budget. We'll buy your power thing when we can. Why are there so many dead people? I mean, it's picked up a lot of dead people, I guess. Maybe it's just like the die-off wave, because you tend to get that, like, everyone moves in at the same age. When do I get, like, the crematorium? Incineration, sauna. I get a sauna, at least the dead can be sweaty. They can't. Crematorium, I need to get to 13. Wow. Okay. It's not like being cremated is, like, the #1 choice after death at the moment, not being, you know, buried, but whatevs. I mean, it may be different in your country. I believe it's the same for the UK and the US at the moment. I'm not sure about Canada. Probably the same. Yeah, that is a lot of dead people. But that was like our first district bit, right? So that makes sense if it's the die-off wave coming in. Anyway, let's lay down some pipes. I do love laying pipe. There we go. 1 load and 2, 3. Bingo. And we're losing money, which is good, because I'm just about to add a load of stuff. So let us add a load of commercial, because commercial are complaining that they're not getting any love. So commercial goes across the front like this. All those big obvious places, and there as well. And then you can have the rest. Enjoy. I'm going to get so much demand for all of the services now because I'm letting more people move in. Ugh. People. Can't live with them. Can't kill them. Well, you can. You just have to make sure you don't get caught. Just dump them down an oil well. No one will notice, right? Okay, we're making money. People are starting to move in. Hello there. The colonoscopy Palavant of. That makes sense. A view to A. Gin is the answer. Okay, that makes sense. That one I fully understand. Pearl's Hill apartment. Okay, some of these just don't make any sense. Dead person is waiting for transfer. God damn it, dead people. Don't have any decency, do they? It's the same person tweeting all the time, just under different accounts, about the horrible oil wells and how they ruin the city, etc., 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 blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to add another cemetery just to try and eke out this problem. How much does cemetery cost? 8,000. There we go. Right. Garbage is piling up. Really? Have power problems again. We are making a lot of money right now, though. 5,000 per day. It'll drop down. It's just people moving in, paying tax. Pull me here. There we go. Drop in the ocean. Right, let's raise the water levels as well. And we'll need to put more power down. See, someone else is being ruined by those ugly oil pumps. It's exactly the same tweet. So it's like, either someone's like said, oh, copy and paste this tweet, or it's just one person with a load of false accounts. Low happiness? Your citizens are unhappy. Try placing a park or providing better city services. You mean like, you know, getting rid of the dead people who are beginning to smell after several days. That would help. Personally, I'm going to go for giving them more electricity because, you know, their relatives may be rotting in the living room, but at least they can get online on the computer and play FIFA or COD or whatever you do. Or, you know, City Skylines. Yeah, that's a good income. The demand is pretty low for everything, so we're just going to have to wait out while people come in. Move into our fair city, but we are about to hit 6,000. 3, 2, 1. There we go. A little bit early. Taxation policies. Metro, level 5 unique buildings. Leisure specialization. Education boost. Sentences. Tax raise. Tax raise. Blah, 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 blah. Let go of leisure. Office zone. High density. Yes. Sweet. I want some high density. Just forget about low density at this stage. University. I'm going to be able to afford that. Metro. Blech. Incineration. Yes. Want. Thank you. Prison. Okay. And sauna. It's a health facility that just generally boosts health in the neighborhood around them and increases happiness. Okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, I guess we'll call it this. That makes it a pretty good point to stop. Oil derricks don't look quite so bad with the haze. You know, it helps to hide them, I think. That the pollution really is... I mean, it's kind of a benefit, if we're honest. Let's go over to the city. How are you doing? Apart from all the dead people. Good. Doesn't seem to be real congestion. A little bit of congestion there. We'll have to figure out a way to solve this, because this will, you know, eventually come back to bite us in the ass. Some congestion here. Yeah. That's something we'll have to figure out later on. And I will put down an incineration plant fairly soon, because obviously the landfill sites aren't really keeping up, especially since one of them is now full. Incineration plant would definitely help with that. But until next time, I've been EnterElysium. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Please consider subscribing. We have a big area here which people can move into, so it's mostly about, you know, putting down facilities. We'll be able to probably get to 8,000 in this area, I hope. If not, whatever. I can always rezone some of it as high residential as well, high density, to get more people in, which would seem like a pretty good idea. But until then, stay shiny. And always use the lovely, friendly, advanced solar wind power things. Except if they get covered in snow and then you don't get any power. Well, luckily it's not a thing in this game. Otherwise, we would be kind of in a difficult situation. Anyway, till next time, stay shiny.